Hi, Jags. Welcome to Blue Valley West. My name is Tara Labar. I'm one of the counselors here. And on behalf of the entire Student Services team, I want you to know how excited we are to have you as our part of our ninth grade class and the newest members of the Blue Valley West Jaguar family. Today, I've got a video to show you some of the resources that we have here available to you this year and all 4 years while you're in high school. The Student Services team, before I do introductions, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. So when challenges in life happen, we're typically the ones that can help. So for example, if you are wanting some help exploring different interests or careers or majors, exploring different post-secondary paths, things you can do after high school, we can help you with that. Maybe you're having challenges in a class or with a teacher, or maybe you had a period of illness, you had to miss several days of school, and you need some help getting caught back up. We can support you with those things. Maybe you go through a period where you're feeling kind of sad, or you're really stressed out, you're worried about a friend, or you've got some things going on in your family. These are all things that people in the Student Services team can help you with. And the most important thing is, while life does sometimes throw us curveballs and challenges, we know that those challenges don't last forever. So what's great is we can plug in, help you get back on your feet and back working to your full potential and finding that success that you know you can find here in high school. So to start off with, I want to introduce you to our counseling department. The counseling office is located in room 313, and we have 5 counselors that work with students here at Blue Valley West. We divide up by alphabet, meaning your counselor is assigned to you by the letter of your last name. So our first counselor that I'll introduce you to is Mr. John Stone, and he works with students' last names beginning A through C. Mrs. Mary Glocksbaugh works with students' last names beginning D through H. Ms. Joni O'Neill works with students' last names beginning I through MC. Mrs. Samantha Coronado works with students' last names beginning MO through SC. And as I said, my name is Tara Labar, and I work with students' last names beginning SE through Z. And we stay with you all 4 years while you're here. So if you need to see a counselor, you can always come into 315. All of our offices are right there. Additional staff that we have here at Blue Valley West that help with students, we have Lisa Dawn. She's our school psychologist. She's in room 259. Mrs. Katie Harris is our school social worker, and she's in 259 as well. And then Ryan Hintz is our success coach, and he works supporting students academically, and his room is in 323. So all 3 of these people provide some additional supports in addition to the counseling department to make sure that everybody here gets exactly what they need to get things caught back up and turned around. In addition to our team, we have some great support staff as well. So Mrs. Jenny Johnson, she's our counseling assistant. Her desk is located right as you walk in the door of room 315, where the counseling office is. She schedules our counseling appointments. She schedules locker assignments if you want a locker. She coordinates our college visits, helps work with Navigants, and answers a whole host of general questions. She's an excellent resource, and you can pop in anytime in the counseling office and ask her a question if you need. Mrs. Cheryl Batista is our registrar, and her office is in 359. And her responsibilities here at school are to maintain the records. And so she works with transcripts and GPAs. If you move while you're in high school and you need to update your address in the computer, she can help you with that. She enrolls our new students. She sends transcripts for our graduates to colleges. And so anything that has to do with grades, GPA, or transcript, you'll want to see Mrs. Batista in room 359. Okay, so how do I see a counselor if I need to? Well, there's a couple different ways you can see your counselor. You can always walk in and try to catch us. Before after school JAG time, we try to reserve these times for walk-in appointments only. And every JAG time, we always have a counselor that's sitting outside of the table ready to answer questions as quickly as possible. So even if you have a question that maybe you don't even need to see your counselor about, there's a counselor on duty during JAG time every single day. But maybe you know you want to see your counselor and your schedule's pretty busy and you just need to get something on the calendar. The The fastest and best way to ensure that you're going to see your counselor is to just pop into 315 and ask Mrs. Johnson to schedule you an appointment. Most of the time, she can get you an appointment on that same day. So when you come into 315, Mrs. Johnson's desk is right there, first thing. You say, hey, I would like to schedule an appointment with my counselor. And then you can pick the time and when that would happen. Now, also new this year, we have an online scheduling system that you can access through Canvas. And I'll show you how that works in a minute, but you'll have two options. You can schedule with Mrs. Johnson or you can schedule online individually. And then when appointment is scheduled during the school day, Mrs. Johnson will send you a pass, and that is how you can get out of class to see your counselor. Speaking of Canvas, we want to make sure that everyone has access to the Blue Valley West Counseling Canvas course, because in this Canvas course is where we put all of your counseling resources. I'm going to show you a couple different things that you can see, and I want to make sure, because every single one of you should have received an invitation to the Blue Valley West Counseling course. So after this video finishes, you can see if you've got access to that course or if you had accepted the invitation or not. If we need to resend it, we can always do that as well. But essentially, in the Blue Valley West Counseling Canvas course, you're going to go in there, you're going to click on modules, and you're going to click your grade level. And that's where we're going to put all of the resources and things that we want you to know from the counseling department. So this is an excellent spot for you and your parents to visit. Let me show you kind of what that looks like. Okay, so this is what you're going to see when you click on that Blue Valley West Counseling tile in your Canvas account. And you'll see all 5 of us there. You'll see our phone numbers, our emails. That's going to be on our homepage. Down here where it says Schedule Appointment, that's going to be a link once schedule changes are over where you can get to our calendar. There's also going to be QR codes on the windows outside the counseling office if you want to schedule an online appointment that way. And you can see all the information about us. But for the most part, you're going to just go to the modules tab. And that's where you're going to find all the different grade levels: senior, junior, sophomore, freshman. So you'll click on the freshman and you can see some of the different resources that are already listed there. And we'll be updating that as we go. And all of your advisory lessons are going to be listed there as well. You can see 9th grade counseling advisory lessons. In your advisory lessons, you're going to go here frequently. So my hope is you're going to get really comfortable with the resources that are here. When in doubt, always check here and see if you have a question, see if we've got it answered there. So that covers Canvas. That covers introducing everyone. You've seen the resources we've got. My hope is that you guys are already off to a great start. We are excited that you're here, and we can't wait to get to know you and work with you over the next 4 years. Thanks for listening, and go Jags!